Okay, Change Vegas, a local nonprofit that's gotten underway, founded by this young man here. Las Vegas native, former NFL player, pro Quinton Carter, joins us in studio to tell us more about the foundation and how you can get involved. Quinton's a friend of the show. Of course, we know him from one of our favorite eating spots in town, Big Jerk Caribbean restaurant there on the southwest side of town. So, you know, you were just involved in so much now, and I love the fact that you were born and bred here and you feel it's so important to give back. So let's talk about what you're trying to do with Change Vegas.
For sure. I would say with Change Vegas, we're trying to have that transformational change in the at-risk communities out here in the city of Las Vegas.
Absolutely.
One of our main programs and initiatives that we've been doing is called Elevated Play.
Okay.
And that started kind of like this year made up the 9th year that we did that.
Yeah.
Kind of started by myself and my uncle,
Awesome.
working with some youth sports teams out here locally. It started off as a 3-day football camp.
Okay.
And this year, this summer of 2019, we kind of evolved that into an 8-week summer program.
Wow.
And at Canyon Springs High School. So we just, like I said, we're trying to do more to have that transformational change.
Absolutely.
You know, be in more contact with the kids on a daily basis.
Which is so important, you know, and you're not only, we're seeing some pictures from your summer camp, which you've expanded, not only through sports, but also, you know, there's so many important lessons that they're learning by way of this process. You know, they're getting that mentorship, they're learning leadership skills. You're also stressing the importance of education. You know, you can't be doing all this if you aren't hitting the books and doing what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely stressing the importance of education, coping skills. We're focusing on mental health.
So important. I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, so that was a huge part of our summer program, really focusing on mental health, basic life skills, you know, just basic things like hygiene that these kids aren't learning. So.
It's so true, and you'd be surprised, you know, some of the lessons and some of the things that we take for granted that we know, that some of these children, they just aren't getting that instruction and direction, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think another thing is really getting to know the kids, knowing the background they come from, knowing the environment they come from, so you could really understand how to work with
That's so important. You got to know kind of the circumstances so you know how to address it and reach them where they are, right? So let's talk about what the organization needs.
For sure. I would say we need volunteers, social workers, doctors, educators, teachers, youth coaches, any passionate individuals that, you know, of course, could pass a background check. Please email us at info@changevegas.org.
Excellent, excellent. And you guys are also on Facebook, you're on Instagram, so you're very social.
For sure, and we're also doing a camp this Saturday at the Spring Mountain Youth Camp up at Mount Charleston with 100 Waves Foundation. Commissioner Larry Weekly, Big Jerk is sponsoring. Of course, DC Athletics, the county of Las Vegas.
So can people still get in on that? Is this Saturday or is it kind of
It's this
filled
Saturday.
right now?
It's pretty much filled. So the Spring Mountain Youth Camp, you guys could just Google that and get some background on it. It's a special camp, so it's a closed camp we're doing up there.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So let's show our support. You know, it's so wonderful when people who are from here want to give back and make an impact. And essentially the name of your organization is doing just that. Change Vegas for the better. I love that, Quinton. We love having you here. Shout out to Tremaine and the crew over there too at Big Jerk. All right, let's go and send it over to Michelle.